Good afternoon, everybody. I just come on here for a little while. This morning, this afternoon, or whatever it may be in your state. Um, I just come on here for just a few minutes. Not gonna be here long, but I wanted to address a few things that Queen R was talking about yesterday. But I was told I got a message telling me, don't put nothing queen before that lady name. She is not a queen. Whether it's upside down, sideways, or backwards, she is not a queen. I said, well, okay then, queen. I just have to start calling you pig feet. But I know what I'm not going to do. I'm not going to curse you out or call you all type of Virgo names and stuff because I never been such a potty mouth like that. So I'm not going to do that. So I'm going to have to call you pig feet. I'm going to have to call you pig feet. They don't want the queen, on your name. I tried to treat you like everybody else, you just wearing your crown upside down, but they don't want that queen on there. They say you far from a queen any type of way. So I'm just going to say pig feet. All right, let me address a couple of things. Okay, you still talking about cameras in the children's room. That's been so long ago that everybody talked about that, and y'all just started, going back to the same thing about cameras was in LA children's room. Okay, we been there, we done that. Okay, we know the cameras was there. We all had our theory on the cameras. Okay, we been there and we done that. And everybody had their opinion about the cameras being in the children's room. Okay, now, why are you constantly talking about her children? Okay, we understand that you don't like LA. That's a proven fact. You hate her guts. You despise her, in my opinion. Okay, we all know that. But why drag the poor little girl in it all the time? Why? When you sit up there and you said, ain't nobody gonna drag my children, I wish a bitch would. I dog walk their ass. They dragging my children. Okay, them your children. I understand that you love your children. You love them. Everybody love their children. But you told everybody about this little girl and her features. She looked just like her daddy. She looked weird, very weird, just like her daddy. Her daddy looked it all weird. Don't you know that this child is listening to you? You saying you feel sorry for them children, but you really doing a lot to their mental. Because if they listening to you, then they thinking about what's wrong with me. Kids gonna get in their mind like, what's wrong with me? Why this lady be always talking about me? Then she talking about my daddy. She talking about my daddy. She said I look weird just like him. What is wrong with this lady? I got to see what's wrong with myself. Then she already with family members. She ain't with her mama. Which is, that's okay about she with family members, as long as she with family members and not in the system. But that's just wrong. How you talking about these children like that? And you act like they not gonna hear you. You might as well just get in her face and talk about her. That's a little girl, and she got feelings, and her mind is not through developing. And you in that process while her mind is developing. I really hate that you in the process of these children's minds because they so young. And you just there while their mind is trying to process and, build. And you just interfering with it. That's just so wrong to me. That is so wrong. We all know LA. We know LA. We know a lot of things she done. Some things weren't appropriate. Some things, just, don't make sense. But, that's her. That's her and her life. But I just don't think we are the ones to just put her in that hell or heaven situation. It's not up to us to just judge her on everything she do. I'm talking about every little nick and cranny that this lady do. Oh my God. That's my whole point of this. I want to know why. I want to know what's the motive. I'm talking about what's going on when you really just hate this woman so much. You said you forgive people. That's what you said. You said I can forgive and I can forget. But it's just something about LA that you just gonna nitpick until the day, I'm talking about it, to the day she just off the internet, I guess. Because you said out your mouth, I'm gonna talk. She's content. She's putting it out there. I'm gonna talk. Can't nobody stop me from talking about it. No, we cannot stop you from talking about it. We can't stop you. What I was asking you was, let her breathe a little while. You ain't got to talk about her every time you turn on your channel. It's just, pig feet, it don't make no sense. It really don't. It don't make sense at all. That's just heart-wrenching. It really is. It's very, 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 very heart-wrenching. And then you talk about that guy over there that she got. I ain't even gonna call that man no name. I ain't even finna do that. I'm just gonna say that man that LA got. Because that's just degrading how everybody doing that man. That man ain't said nothing to you. Now, you took that picture. I don't know where you took that picture from, but I guess it was somebody else's picture. And you took the picture, and put it on your stuff. I don't even know why would y'all want to degrade that man like that. That man ain't saying nothing to y'all. Whether he's being a obstacle over there, getting told what to do or whatever going on over there, what him and LA got going. It ain't our business. I know she putting it out there. Yeah, she putting it out there. She putting it out there. I wish it was some way she didn't have to put it out there. Because I'm just tired of hearing about it. And then you say you're going to talk about it. As long as you put that content out, you're going to talk about it. Well, as long as you put that content out about her, we're going to pick it down and look for the crazy stuff in it. Like you looking for the crazy stuff in her content. Same thing. It's the same thing. Same thing. Same exact thing. And then your supporters, your squad. I heard a comment. You read a comment that somebody said. They said, you heard about Chef lost her seasoning business and BL got it. You read that comment. You looked at it. You said, you heard about the season that Chef lost her business. Wow. And kept on running. Kept on going. Talking about LA. What that supporter was trying to do was really tell you in a good way, just throw that in there. They saying, let's talk about something else today. Let's talk about somebody else a little bit today. I know some of those supporters tired of talking about that woman every time the channel come on. They want to talk about some of these other people, all this other stuff going on. And you just read that comment and just blew a wow and just kept on going. Just kept on going. I'm not saying talk about Chef. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is they're trying to tell you to get off this subject with LA and let's kind of groove on something else for a little while. You know, we might come back to LA, but let's groove on something else for a little while. Because there's some stuff out there that these people want to know about these other people. They want to know what's going on with them. They want you to dig in and see what's going on with these other people too. Because they interested in them too. They not only just interested in LA. They interested in other people too, lady. They are. They want you to talk about somebody else. You know? And I want to address this. You said that you know you're tired of people threatening you and stuff. And I understand that, okay? I understand all that. Because I wouldn't want nobody trying to threaten me either. But for you to say, every time you come out your house, your finger is on the trigger. Now, why would you even have to have a finger on the trigger? If you would ease up on people a little and talk to them the right way, trying to get your point over to them, you know, all that wouldn't even be in your mind to do that. That wouldn't be in your mind to do that. You wouldn't even have to think about that. You really wouldn't. You really wouldn't. I'm not going to have no job where I'm scared looking over my shoulder. I ain't finna work like that. You know, ain't nobody finna work like that. All this stuff that's going on, it really don't make no sense. It really don't. It really, really don't. I don't know what's wrong with you. You don't want nobody to try to, you know, voice their opinion to you at all. You want to do all the voicing their opinion. You said it was a reaction channel. You said you reacted on people content. Okay, that's what we doing. We reacting on your content. That's all. I don't understand why you have such a problem with that. But see, the stuff you doing with LA, see, you taking it too far. It's overboard. It's more than reacting on content. It's more. It's way more. I wish you would just come out and just say what it is, because this is way more than just reacting on somebody's content. It's way more. And then you say, we taking up for somebody that don't give a damn about them. She don't give a damn about them. And they trying to take up for her. It ain't about that. Whether she give a damn about us or not. It don't matter. We just see wrong. What wrong is due. And we speaking on it. Because this been going on over 2 years. Just because you hear everybody speak on what you talking about with LA, that don't mean everybody on LA side. That don't mean that. That mean that the stuff that you putting out there and all these nasty things that you saying, a lot of the stuff you saying is not even appropriate to even say to another lady. And I know what you're saying about that. LA ain't no lady. She may not be no lady to you, but she's a lady to everybody else. You know, we all are God's children. We all are God's children. We can't help the way God made us. We can't help the way, we can't help nothing what's going on. God put us here for a reason, but he didn't put us here to bash people. He really didn't. But, that's what's popping these days. You know what I'm saying? That's what's popping. So, everybody doing it. I had to do it too, because you was the only one I really just, felt sad with. That you not talking about this woman for over 2 years. That's saddening to me. I look at a lot of content creators, and they talk about people. Yeah, they talk about people. They got a right to talk about people if they putting it out there. But these people ain't dwelling on no one person over 2 years. That's just sick to me. That's really sick. It's sick. You had your opinion of what LA doing. I understand that. But you just dwelling and dwelling and dwelling. You just eating and digging at her children. You trying to destroy that family. You don't want her happy or having fun of any man she get. I don't care if it look like E.T. You got a problem with that. If that's what LA like, I love it. If she wants somebody to look like E.T., that's her business. That is her business. But she got a right to be happy. If she happy, then that's good. To me, it's good. If she happy, that's okay. She enjoying herself. She enjoying life. That's just all it is too. She enjoying life. And I'm going to say this right here. And I'm going to leave it at that. This is my last little comment that I need to put in there before I go. Now, as you was doing your video, somebody commented about what God said. God said when you found a good woman, you found a good thing. That is so true. That is one of God's scriptures. But don't be mixing God with that mess you got going on. Don't do that. I'm just trying to tell you, what's right that I think is right. And I ain't no harm in doing it. That's just like if me and you was friends, or we associate talking to each other. You tell me your opinion, I tell you my opinion. If I may not agree with what you're saying, you may not agree with what I'm saying. Why do you get so mad about what everybody's saying about you? Why? Just roll with it. Just like how LA got to roll with your stuff. The things that we saying ain't even nearly as inappropriate as what you saying to LA. Come on now. Don't do that. Don't do that. Because God could never, as you always say, never. I could never. Well, God could never be in that mess that you got going on. Don't do that. Well, I'm going to ask you not to do it. I can't order you to do nothing. But I'm just asking you, don't do that. So this about wraps it up. I just wanted to talk about a few things that you had going on yesterday in your video. Because I hadn't even watched it, and I still didn't watch the whole thing. I just was running through it and seeing what you had to say. Because don't nobody want to sit up and just hear you bashing one person every day. That's crazy. That's just so crazy. But I'm going to get out of here. And I hope you all day be good. I hope God bless you in it. And I appreciate the subscribers I got yesterday. I got a few in yesterday. Hopefully they'll keep coming. And so I can introduce myself to you all. Because I'm not going to get on camera until I get a chance to go live. Then I'll get on camera. And I'll introduce myself to everybody. And then we can have a little funky good time. Because I know how to have fun too. Not only just sit up and talk about people, you know. I got stuff lined up that I want to do. But I'm not going to, try to do it until I can go live. Then I can feel comfortable like y'all sitting right here in my living room. But with that note, you guys like, subscribe, and comment, okay? And I really appreciate it. And like I said, I come with love. I do not come with hate. I'll talk to you guys later.